Good morning. May peace and divine protection be with you throughout this day. Starting the day with a prayer is a powerful way to open the doors of our hearts and our lives to God's blessings. When we rise in the morning, we are placing ourselves in the Creator's hands, trusting that He will guide every step we take throughout the day. Just as the sunlight illuminates the world, prayer illuminates our souls, bringing clarity, peace, and serenity. Today, as we begin this day, it is important to remember that those who start the day praying end the day with gratitude. Prayer connects us with the divine, providing a sense of calm and security even in the face of adversity. It is with this spirit of faith and gratitude that we declare this Monday, this week will be marked by blessings, peace, deliverance, and divine protection. May these words find a place in your heart, and may you feel God's presence taking care of every detail of your life. Life often presents challenges that we cannot predict or control. However, our faith in God gives us the certainty that we are not alone. He watches over us, protects us, and delivers us from all evil, both visible and invisible. That is why it is essential to keep our faith strong and unwavering, knowing that God is always by our side, even in the most difficult moments. Today, I want to invite you to join us in praying Psalm 91. This psalm is one of the most powerful and comforting in the Bible, offering words of protection and hope to those who recite it with faith. Throughout history, many people have found solace and strength in the words of this psalm, especially in times of danger or uncertainty. That is why it is so important to dedicate time to pray and meditate on the sacred words contained in Psalm 91. Psalm 91 teaches us that God is our refuge and fortress, a constant presence in our lives, ready to protect us from any danger. By praying this psalm, we are placing ourselves under divine protection, trusting that God will deliver us from all evil and guide us safely through the challenges of life. The prayer of Psalm 91, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place, no evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent, you shall trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver Him. I will set Him on high, because He has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This psalm is a constant reminder that God is always present in our lives, ready to protect and guide us. By reciting it, we are reaffirming our faith and trust in the Lord, knowing that He will deliver us from all evil. Now, I would like to share with you the importance of making this prayer for 7 consecutive days. This practice, known as a prayer chain, is a powerful way to strengthen our connection with God and seek His continuous protection. By praying Psalm 91 every day, we are creating a spiritual shield around us, protecting us from all the adversities that may come our way. The 7 days of protection. Starting today, I invite you to join us in this prayer chain. For the next 7 days, we will begin our mornings praying Psalm 91, asking God to protect and deliver us from all evil. This is a spiritual commitment we make with God, seeking His protection and guidance in our lives. Each of these 7 days is an opportunity to renew our faith and strengthen our connection with the divine. By dedicating this time to pray and meditate on Psalm 91, we are affirming our trust in God and His ability to protect us. It is a way of saying, Lord, I trust in you. I know you are by my side, taking care of me and my family. If you haven't done so yet, I ask you to set aside a glass of water and leave it by your bed or in a special place where you usually pray. During these 7 days of prayer, this water will be consecrated by God, becoming a symbol of His blessing and protection. After each prayer, drink this water, feeling God's presence in your life, purifying and strengthening your body and soul. The importance of prayer in our lives. We live in a world full of uncertainties and challenges. Often we face situations that make us feel afraid or insecure. However, prayer is a powerful way to connect with God and seek His guidance and protection. When we pray, we are placing our worries and fears in God's hands, trusting that He will guide and protect us. Prayer is not just a plea for help, it is also a way of expressing our gratitude to God for all He does for us. By starting the day with prayer, we are opening our hearts to God's presence, allowing Him to guide and bless us throughout the day. And by ending the day with prayer, we are thanking God for His protection and the blessings we received. Spiritual life is a continuous journey, and prayer is one of the most powerful means of staying connected with God. No matter what challenges we may face, we can be sure that God is always with us, ready to guide and protect us. Divine protection at all times. As I mentioned earlier, Psalm 91 is a powerful prayer of protection. It reminds us that God is our refuge, our fortress, and that we can trust Him to deliver us from all evil. When we recite this psalm, we are asking God to protect us from all dangers, both visible and invisible. It is important to remember that God's protection is not limited to the physical, it also encompasses the spiritual. There are forces and negative energies that may try to lead us astray, but with God's protection, we can overcome them and remain firm in our faith. By reciting Psalm 91, we are asking God to protect us from all adversities, whether they be physical, emotional, or spiritual. We are asking Him to watch over us and guide us at all times so that we can live our lives in peace and security. The spiritual journey. Our spiritual journey is a path of self-discovery, faith, and trust in God. During this journey, we will face challenges and trials, but with God's help, we can overcome them and grow in our faith. Prayer is an essential tool on this journey, as it helps us maintain our connection with God and seek His guidance at all times. By dedicating ourselves to the prayer of Psalm 91 during these 7 days, we are strengthening our spiritual journey. We are affirming our faith in God and trusting that He will guide and protect us. This is a spiritual commitment we make with God, seeking His protection and guidance in our lives. Trusting in divine protection. Over the next 7 days, I ask you to commit to this prayer chain with faith and trust. Know that God is by your side, ready to protect and guide you at all times. No matter what challenges you may face, trust that God is taking care of you and your family. Remember that God's protection is not limited to the present, it extends into the future. By praying Psalm 91, we are asking God to protect us today, tomorrow, and always. We are trusting that His protection and blessings will be with us at all times in our lives. Thanking God, as we conclude this prayer, I want you to feel strengthened and protected by God's presence in your life. Thank God for His protection and for the blessings you have received and will continue to receive. Gratitude is an important part of our spiritual journey because it helps us recognize the wonders that God works in our lives. If you felt blessed by this message and the prayer of Psalm 91, I ask that you help us continue our work. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to strengthen our community and allow more people to be reached by these messages of faith and hope. Your subscription is a form of support and a way to ensure that you continue receiving our prayers and daily messages of inspiration. May God bless you and your family greatly. Have a blessed day, full of peace, protection, and deliverance. And remember, with God by your side, no evil can touch you. Trust, pray, and always give thanks. May the peace of the Lord be with you.